A Hard Day's Night is a 1964 music comedy directed by Richard Lester and starring John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, Ringo Starr, Wilfrid Brambell, Norman Rossington, John Junkin, and Victor Spinetti. The film opens with the zombie apocalypse. Payphones. Milk from a machine? That could be a bad choice. All this chasing, and my question is, what would happen if these fans actually caught them? They make the train and see ya, fuckers! They get in their cabin and they discover a little man who happens to be Paul's grandfather.
How's that? He's nursing a broken heart. Ah, poor old thing. Hey, mister, are you nursing a broken heart?
Don't bring it up!
Hello, grandfather. Hello. He can talk then, can he? Of course he can talk, he's a human being, isn't he? Well, if he's your grandfather, who knows?
Burn! Norm wants the band to behave, but John decides to snort some coke.
Are you listening to me, Lennon?
You're a swine. Isn't he, George? Yeah, a swine.
Thanks.
Jesus. Then this dick shows up.
Do you mind if we have it open? Yes, I do. Yeah, but there are four of us and we'd like it open. Not if it's all the same to you, that is. It isn't. I travel on this train regularly, twice a week.
Who gives a shit, pal?
Then we'll have that thing off as well, thank you. But an elementary knowledge of the Railway Acts would tell you that I'm perfectly within my rights.
To be fair, the radio thing is dickish on Ringo's part. But legend has it that Jimmy Page possibly played the guitar part on that piece of music. So fuck that guy.
Look, mister, we pay for our seats too, you know. I travel on this train regularly, twice a week. Knock it off, Paul. You can't win with his sword. After all, it's his train, isn't it, mister?
Once again, who gives a shit?
And don't take that turn with me, young man. I fought the war for your sort.
I use that line all the time. The hell? In the dining car, Gramps seems to have started some shit, which is what he likes to do.
Hey, look at the talent. Let's give him a pull.
Huh? That blonde girl's the future Mrs. George Harrison. And she winds up being Layla as well. But Grandpa swoops in and plays the cock-block card. Then he sneaks off and gets engaged. Gramps gets locked up and the band plays a tune. Man, we're going to get hammered for licensed music in this one. They arrive at a mass of mayhem and pull the old switcheroo. Back in the days when snacks were on plates instead of in cellophane bags.
It's no Paul. Well, a trombone looked like yours, it would be unnatural if you didn't.
That's a little fucking harsh.
This'll keep you busy.
It's your nose, you know. Fans are funny that way. They take a dislike to things. They'll pick on a nose.
Oh, you pick on your own.
I see what you did there. The boys are ordered to stay and work on fan mail, but they say fucking leave, with Grandfather stealing Ringo's invite to the Cirque Club.
I bet you're a great swimmer.
This flick is pretty suggestive for 1964. The boys get busted and taken back to the hotel and discover that Gramps has left.
Where are your clothes?
The old gentleman, he borrowed them to go gambling at the Cirque.
He's gone to my club, has he? Yeah, it's all your fault. Getting invites to gambling clubs and all that. He's probably in the middle of some orgy by now.
Orgy? Orgy!
You're too old.
Then they go to the club and commit some elder abuse. The next day there's a press conference with various wittiness.
Tell me, how did you find America?
Turn left to Greenland.
Has success changed your life?
Yes?
I'd like to keep Britain tidy.
Are you a mod or a rocker?
No, I'm a mocker.
They hide and see their set for their show, leading to some tunage and giving Ringo shit.
Pardon, excuse pardon. I'd like more drums there.
No, I think it's on that.
It
the
sounds
other
like
bit,
a
on the other
cover,
bit.
right,
On the
cover.
third bit. You know
No,
the third bit.
I won an award.
A likely story.
What was it? That sweater? They bust out for another musical montage, which is probably the most iconic part of this film.
Tell me that you want that kind of thing. that money just can't buy. I don't care too much for money. Money can buy me love.
They come back with John gaslighting this woman and George offering his opinions on pop culture.
Oh, shut up, John. They're waiting for you in the studio. Yeah, I'm down to do a bit of work. Oh, God bless you, Ringo.
Ringo's an ass kiss.
I now declare this bridge open.
Lennon is a bit of a dick. They perform another tune and Ringo gets enlisted to keep an eye on Paul's grandfather.
Would you look at him? Sitting there with his hooter scraping away at that boog.
Well, what's the matter with that?
Have you no natural resources of your own? Have they even robbed you that?
He's telling him not to read. Gramps convinces Ringo to stop reading and get out and live his life. He changes his clothes and does things such as take a selfie like a caveman, get attacked by a tire, and have a chat with local youth. Ringo and Gramps get pinched and the old man is calm as always.
Oh, there's a fire, is there?
You ugly great brute. You have sadism stamped all over your bloated British kisser.
Hey?
I'll go on hunger strike. I know you're a caper.
Grandfather flees and the cops don't give a shit.
Only half an hour, and you're on.
Can I say something?
Yes.
It seems highly unlikely we'll be on. I mean, the law of averages are against it.
What a downer! They find out where Ringo is and the chase is on to Can't Buy Me Love.
Everybody tells me so. Can't buy me love. No, 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 no.
They get back and do the show. The 20 minutes of music in this film are the equivalent to Beatle concerts of the era. Phil Collins is supposedly in that crowd somewhere. The band leave the studio and they skip out like it's the fall of Saigon. This film is a cash-in on the popularity of the Beatles. But why is it so good? It doesn't have the right to be. Is this film the advent of the music video? I don't know, but having the music be part of the narrative is definitely a step in the evolution towards the popularity of that format in the 1980s. The film is edgy for its time and shows the first seeds of rebellion that would explode in popular music a few years later. The plot is easy to follow and tightly held together, leading to what amounts to be a logical climax. A Hard Day's Night is a real testament to pop music in cinema and to the Beatles' iconic status. This movie should be treasured by generations of not only film fans, but music fans.
Sorry for disturbing you girls.
I bet you can't guess what I was in for.